Gang, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and in today's reading we are going to be talking about who you are going to be with in 2021. And I do use the term be with very lightly because obviously nothing is really set in stone, but we are going to be talking about the main person that is going to be taking up the majority of your time and energy in 2021 in a romantic sense. So just keep that in mind. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community that I have created on Facebook, and also like and follow my blog page on there as well. The link to that will be available down below. Also, be sure to check out all of my beautiful handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I do offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. And with all of that being said, let's get started. Alrighty, you guys, here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. We have Group 1 with Get Grounded, Group 2 with Align Your Life, Group 3 with Yes, and Group 4 with The Age of Light. So go on ahead and take a minute to choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello to all of my people who chose Group number 1 with Get Grounded. And the bottom of the card says, Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So in terms of who you are going to be with in 2021, I am seeing somebody who has been in a lot of partnerships with people who are emotionally immature and emotionally unstable. So I feel like this could be you too. I do feel like both of you will share a similar past with one another in terms of relationships, and I feel like this is really going to help you with determining what it is that you want in a partnership. This is what's helped both of you determine what it is that you want in a partnership and what it is that you don't want. Okay, so I do feel like the vast majority of you are people who have been single for quite some time. That doesn't necessarily have to apply to all of you, but I feel like with what you guys have been through in previous relationships, I would think that you guys have been single for a while. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. So if you look here, this girl, she is feeling trapped. And when I see these 2 cards, I feel like this is somebody who is trapped in a situation with somebody who is emotionally unstable and emotionally just not grounded, and probably not even the most reasonable person. Okay, I feel like you guys might even look back on some of your relationships like, why did I even, if you look at this with the 5 of Swords, he's like, why did I even do that? Like, you know. But I do feel like this is something that you guys have really recovered from. I do feel like you guys have been doing a lot of self-work, especially surrounding like the way that you look at yourself and the way that you kind of perceive life and what it is that you want out of relationships. Next, we have the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So to me, this indicates previous blockages that both of you guys have experienced in past relationships. So this kind of indicates to me like a sense of codependency and a lack of creativity, and maybe even a lack of accountability for your actions in relationships, or for the other person's actions in relationships. I feel like you guys have dealt with people that have blocked you creatively, and it could even be in some situations with the Empress in the reverse. I feel like it could even be somebody who just kind of wanted you for your body and not really any type of emotional connection, which I feel like kind of really could have messed with some of you. That doesn't have to resonate for all of you, but I definitely am seeing that here in this reading. And with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys could have been in a lot of codependent relationships, a lot of codependent situations where you're both heavily relying on one another, and at a certain point you eventually kind of end up disconnecting from them or falling out of love with them, you know, and it essentially occurs in a lot of karmic relationships. So I do feel like these are lessons that the 2 of you have both learned from. And I feel like you guys have kind of worked really hard, or the vast majority of you have worked very, very hard in severing ties with these people who you no longer want these kinds of connections with. So in terms of who you are going to be with in 2021, we do have the Page of Swords here. So we have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy here. And I do feel like in a way, this kind of shows what you guys have been doing to work on yourself. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of soul searching and learning about yourself. If you see here, she is holding a book, and like light bulbs kind of as balloons, which I think is pretty cool. And like she's pretty much gaining knowledge. I feel like you guys might have started studying something or learning about something that you guys might find makes you feel passionate, basically, and kind of helps flip this Empress in the reverse in the upright, so that you can kind of cultivate creativity within yourself. And this King of Pentacles right here is a huge step up from the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who is independent and has no problem attracting opportunities. So we also have earth sign energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo coming through here. And I do feel like I feel like Spirit is saying to continue thinking about what it is that you want in a person, what it is that you want in your next relationship, because I get the vibe that the two of you are really manifesting each other. The more that both of you kind of sit in this energy, and I do feel like this could also possibly be, for some of you, a twin flame relationship, because the energies that I'm picking up on, I'm getting two different energies and they both feel very, very similar. I feel like the two of you share very similar paths in terms of relationships. I feel like the two of you kind of went through the same phases and the same, I guess, kind of recovery. I mean, in twin flame relationships, a lot of the times one person can be a little bit more grown or mature than the other, which is completely normal. So you guys might not be in the exact same phase as one another, but I do feel like there will be a very high level of understanding between the two of you, okay, with what you guys have been through and the progress that you guys have made so far. So with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here, this is an indication of like a wish fulfillment. So this is why Spirit is saying to continue to think about what it is that you want in a person, what it is that you want in your next relationship, who you want to be with. You know, write it down, whatever your manifestation techniques might be, and there are plenty. Do that to manifest the person that you essentially would like to be with. And this person, I feel like, is going to be taking up a lot of your time in 2021. And with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups, two of them together, this is somebody I feel like is very, very romantic. So we also have water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising coming through. But this person is very, very romantic, very, very sweet. I feel like they could also possibly be, for some of you, on the younger side, like maybe 20s, possibly early 30s. But this person is very, 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 very sweet, very mature, and I feel like there's a chance that they also might have a lot of money here with the King of Pentacles, for sure. But I feel like this person is going to relate to you on so many levels. And with the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles together, all three of these cards show really, really good energy. I feel like after a while, because I do feel like it's going to take this person a while. It's going to take the both of you a while to get to this point. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is about a family. This is like building a family. You see there's kids, there's dogs, like, you know, they're just really enjoying themselves, you know, a very happy couple, a very happy marriage. So I do see that, you know, in your future with this person. I do feel like that's essentially what they are going to want. That's ultimately what they want. That's part of their vision. So I do feel like you are going to possibly be meeting the person that you're going to be marrying in 2021, or somebody that you are going to be establishing a long-term commitment with at some point further in the relationship. So I am getting that. So next we are going to get into the Love Oracle cards to determine what else Spirit has to say about this connection. So we have Girl with the Snake right here. And the bottom of the card says empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. So I do feel like this is something that, like I said, both of you have experienced in past relationships, okay? And I do feel like this could also be why it may take a little bit longer than expected for the two of you to actually crack down and get serious and make things official, if that's something that is destined to happen for the two of you. But this is somebody who is literally been in so many connections that just literally drain them. Like you have the empath and you have the narcissist. The narcissist is literally draining the empath, you know. Oftentimes in severe situations, I feel like there could have been a certain level of emotional abuse, verbal abuse, a lot of that. But I'm seeing this in the past. I'm definitely seeing this being a lesson or like a theme in the two of you's lives that I feel like the both of you will kind of overcome together, which is beautiful, but it's also kind of sad. The next card we have is stabbed in the back. So we have heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Okay, so I feel like the two of you's past, it's not very light, you know, it's not very pretty. And I do feel like from that you guys are going to cultivate something that is very beautiful. It's going to take time though, because I feel like a lot of these wounds, you know, you might think that they're completely healed, but rarely are they ever completely healed, because I'm a firm believer that, you know, as long as we're human, we're never gonna stop healing. Even when we're not human anymore, we're still gonna keep healing, you know? I feel like we're always gonna be in a constant state of healing and evolution. But I do feel like our past is kind of what makes us who we are. So I do feel like these are two things that the both of you have experienced in previous relationships, and I feel like this is going to kind of help you to not repeat these same patterns in your next relationship. So keep that in mind and really hold on to that, because I feel like as long as you pour into yourself, learn from yourself, show yourself love, you will manifest this person at the right time for the both of you. You know, that is very much a possibility. It's written in the cards, y'all. So next we have talking, and it says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. So basically I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication between the two of you. Like, communication is going to be a very big theme in your relationship with this person. I feel like these are probably things that you and this person are going to kind of talk about. I feel like there's going to be over time a level of comfort established between the two of you that really can't compare to others, which is beautiful. Like, I feel like you guys might actually go through the phase of really being friends first. Despite very intense feelings being there may even be a sense of immediate recognition. Like, you most likely will just feel drawn to this person, and this person is going to take up the majority of your time in 2021, and the majority of your energy, the majority of your mental energy. And lastly, we have karmic relationship. Okay, and the bottom of the card says lessons, letting go, and loving you. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, this type of energy here. So this is not, I do feel like there is a karmic tie here, and it's hard to say whether or not this is a karmic relationship or a twin flame relationship. To me, for the vast majority of you, it does feel like a twin flame relationship, but I do feel like on some level you are karmically connected to your twin flame, just in a more intense way than you would consider a regular, I guess, karmic relationship. But basically, I do feel like the two of you are going to learn a tremendous amount from one another. And when I say learn with this Page of Swords here, I feel like through learning about yourself more and healing certain aspects of yourself, you ultimately help your person kind of heal as well. So keep that in mind, you guys. And lastly, we're going to get into the notes from the universe on love and connection, just to give you some closing messages and things you should kind of keep in mind when pursuing this person in 2021. So the first card we have here is things are not as they appear. So when I get this card, the first message that always comes to mind is don't assume that you know everything based on what you can see. Okay, that's one. Next, we have earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way, which I definitely feel like this message kind of resonates for you guys, because in previous relationships, you guys have experienced a lot of disappointments, you know, a lot of letdowns. But like it says, that was just rehearsal for the things that you have coming your way, to kind of prepare you and level up to be in a space where you can accept something as beautiful as a relationship that doesn't have any toxic karmic ties, you know? So that's beautiful. So the last two cards we have are you are adored and you are being watched by loving eyes. So this could be an indication that either maybe right now, because this reading is timeless, so it's kind of hard for me to say when, but I feel like this person is going to watch you, or somehow this person might see you, or one of you are going to kind of see each other from across the room, maybe on social media. It's hard to say exactly how, but this person is truly going to think very highly of you And this person, I feel like there's going to be an energy here of watching somebody from afar before actually approaching them. So I'm definitely getting that coming through in terms of, you know, who this person is and how you guys might meet. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created on Facebook, and also like and follow my blog page on there as well. Check out all of my beautiful handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I do offer free shipping anywhere in the United States. And all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. And if you are feeling generous and would like to make a donation to my channel to keep it growing, my Cash App is available down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my people who chose group number 2 with Align Your Life. And the bottom of the card says, what is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, so in terms of who you are going to be with in 2021, I am seeing somebody who has a lot of anxiety. I feel like this is social anxiety for the most of you. You might kind of pick up on this when you see this person doesn't always know how to communicate their needs, doesn't always know how to communicate their feelings. If you sense that they're keeping a lot to themselves, this is something that they're actually working through. I do feel like they have a lot of trust issues. I don't really know what they've been through in past relationships, but I do feel like they have a lot of trust issues. And then with the Hanged Woman in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like this person, you might meet them at a time where they don't necessarily know what they want and they don't know how to communicate this, but this is something that you're going to pick up on. This is something that they're going to grow through. This could also be something that you kind of deal with within yourself. But I do get the vibe that at first they're not going to be as open. They have a lot of fears surrounding opening up. And then with the Four of Cups, you might feel like, you know, especially in the beginning, you might feel like they are keeping a lot to themselves, or they're kind of isolating themselves in a way that's not really healthy as a means of like not expressing their feelings. This is something that you're gonna kind of have to deal with in the beginning, but I do feel like this is a karmic relationship. I do feel like the two of you have a past life connection, or you've known this person for quite some time for some of you. If not, it's just a past life connection. Like there might be a sense of recognition when you meet this person with the Six of Cups here, because and it's also an indication that this person could have kids as well. So it's an indication of either knowing someone as a child, dealing with somebody who has kids, or dealing with somebody who you could already have kids with for a small percentage of you, or just dealing with somebody that you've had a past life connection to. So there's multiple interpretations for that card, but that is what I'm getting for who this person is. In terms of the relationship, we do have the Ace of Swords here, which is a very good sign. I do feel like the one thing that is going to kind of help propel you towards establishing more trust in this relationship is communication. The Ace of Swords, I take this as very direct, clear-cut communication about what you want. So I do feel like you are going to have to be patient with this person, but in order to really get on the level that you want to be with this person, you're going to have to be very, very direct about what you want. Communication is what this person kind of that's what they need. Okay, I feel like the more you communicate, the more it will kind of help them to communicate. I do feel like this person might be a little bit younger than you, or even mentally younger than you. Still maturing, still working through some things, still trying to figure out what they want, especially in the beginning. But I do feel like communication is going to be something that really does bring a lot of peace to the relationship, because we have Five of Wands here. So I do see, when I see the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands together, I interpret this as like fixing conflict with communication. So I do feel like that's something that's going to be very, very important in this connection, and it's going to lead to a lot of growth here with the Strength card. So if you guys have, you know, like arguments, whether it's over petty stuff or whether it's over some serious stuff within the relationship that you guys need to work through, communication is what is going to propel both of you towards growth and growing in the connection here with the Strength card. So we do have some, I believe, Aquarius energy, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and we have some Leo energy here as well, you guys. So getting a lot of that. And I do feel like this person is going to admire you for this, because I feel like in a way the both of you are going to help each other grow. And I feel like one thing that you guys are going to learn from each other is how to be able to comfortably express yourself and really be authentic with one another and be authentic with others. And next we have the Princess of Pentacles and the Fool card that came out together, and I thought that this was pretty cool because I feel like this is a symbol of receptivity. If you see, she's like handing over a ball, and like the other girl is like kind of accepting it, you know, being receptive of it. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of receptivity in this relationship. The two of you are going to be very comfortable with one another, and I do feel like this person is going to find you extremely attractive and is really going to admire you for what it is that you bring to the table. And the Fool card is an indication of a new beginning, so I do feel like, you know, you guys might actually end up kind of making it official at some point in 2021, which is pretty cool. But I will say this person might have some type of commitment issues in the beginning, or some type of issues surrounding being direct about what they want. And I feel like that's something that you might have to be patient with them. If that's something that you're willing to put up with, you're going to have to be patient with them, but also be very direct with them. Let them know what it is that you want, and you know if that's not what you're getting from them, of course, I always would advise you to bounce. But if you're patient with this person and this is something that you really want with them, they're definitely going to need a lot of communication and I guess reassurance. So next we're going to get into the Love Oracle cards to see what else Spirit has to say about this connection. So we have keys on a ring, and the bottom of the card says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So I do feel like when you meet this person, you could meet them at a point in time where they do have a lot of options, where they are kind of dating around to kind of shake this feeling of not necessarily knowing what they want, or to kind of make up for not knowing what they want, having a lot of options. And I do feel like that's not something you guys are really going to be going for, but that is where the direct, clear-cut communication comes in. And next we have not enough. So it says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, or jealousy. So this could be something that I feel like you guys experience on both ends. I feel like this person could have all these options and, you know, date around a lot, and this might not apply for all of you because this person may not be fully like this, but I am getting that this person could do this out of feeling like they're not enough. So they feel like they're enough when they receive attention from, you know, multiple sources. For you guys, I feel like this might leave you guys feeling frustrated, like what is it that, you know, I'm not bringing to the table? What is it about me that, you know, has you kind of not willing to decide on me, basically. Don't sit in that energy for too long, because you have to be strong here with the Strength card. As long as you know your own worth, you know, and you're direct about what it is that you want, this relationship will eventually kind of work out in your favor. But this is something that I do feel like will be experienced like in the beginning of the connection. And next we have sunglasses. So it says watching, looking, stalking, perception, focusing out. So what I get with this card, I interpret this as this person wanting to look at you from far away, or feeling more comfortable watching you from afar before they come forward and say, yeah, I actually want to do this. I want to build something solid and stable with you. I want to grow with you. You know, I feel like this is something that they're going to do a lot in the beginning. But the outcome, we have palm tree here, which says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, which I feel like that is something that your actual romantic relationship is going to be built on. If you're patient with this person and, like I said, direct with this person, your relationship will be built on a solid foundation of trust and security, you know, and abundance. And the last card we have is love, and it says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So I do feel like there is going to be a lot of love developed in this connection over time for sure. This is definitely not the type of connection that can be rushed. Like it can't be rushed, because if it's rushed, then it's not going to be built on a solid foundation. So lastly, we are going to get into the notes from the universe on love and connection to see what closing messages Spirit has for you in regard to this connection. So the first card we have here is create space for new love, and I do feel like this is something that you guys are being encouraged to do. You're being encouraged to kind of love yourself, show yourself love, essentially. Show yourself the love that you wish to receive, because that ultimately puts you in a space where you're going to attract and manifest the person that you want. Next, we have you're being watched by loving eyes. And this kind of goes with the sunglasses card about watching somebody from afar. So I feel like this person is, silently watching you in admiration. May not want you to know at first, but I'm getting a lot of that. And next we have they chose you. So, and then I go where you go. So I feel like with these two cards, once they choose you, they're going to be set on you. They're going to be loyal to you. They will pretty much drop everybody, to be with you, which, it's going to take some time, but that energy is definitely present there. There is a level of being willing to commit, choosing you, okay? Definitely choosing you and appreciating you for accepting them for where they are, even if it's not in the most evolved state, even if they're not, on your level in terms of evolution and maturity. I do feel like this person is going to have a lot of admiration and respect for you over time. So that's all I have for you guys. I do hope that you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below to let me know if this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, you guys. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I've created on Facebook, you guys, and also like and follow my blog page on there as well. Check out all of my beautiful handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I do offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my people who chose group number 3 with yes, and the bottom of the card says just say yes. So I am getting a very happy energy from this pile. So in terms of who you are going to be with in 2021, I definitely see somebody that you have a lot of fun with here with the 4 of Wands. I feel like you guys are going to have a really good time together. You guys might go out, you guys might go to parties together, or you might just have a good time, on your own. You guys might go out a lot. You just enjoy one another's company, basically is what I'm getting. But I do feel like you guys will kind of, really enjoy yourself. Just be careful with COVID and all, but I am getting a very happy energy, very joyous and comfortable energy for this pile. So I definitely feel like you guys will really kind of build something based off of fun and joy and laughter. I feel like this person is really funny. They might make you laugh a lot. And next we have the 6 of Wands here, and I feel like this is somebody that you're going to feel very, very happy with, and I feel like this person is just going to bring you a sense of happiness, and they're going to want to see you win, because the 6 of Wands here is like a victory card. It's like I won card. I deserve, I'm blessed, basically. It's a very beautiful energy. And then we have the 3 of Cups here, so I feel like this is an indication that you guys are going to have a good time. You guys might meet this person maybe at some type of social gathering. Hopefully it's small, because like I said, COVID, but I definitely feel like you're going to meet this person at a time where you're having fun, letting loose, maybe chilling with some friends, that type of thing. So that's pretty cool. And next we have the Hierophant card here and the King of Cups. So I do feel like this is somebody who is very in tune with themselves. If this is a man, I feel like this person might be kind of feminine. We have Taurus energy coming through, and then we have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy coming through. So I feel like this could be a very emotional masculine is what I'm getting here, but I feel like this person is very, very in tune. This person is very, heavily invested in their spiritual beliefs. This person could be very spiritual or very religious, whatever the case may be, but I'm definitely getting a very spiritual, very aligned, very in tune, woke kind of energy from this person. So if you've been trying to attract a woke man or woke woman, I definitely see that coming your way, you guys. But I do sense one thing. I feel like this person comes from a broken family, or you might meet them at a time where they're going through a lot within their family and going through a lot within their personal life here with the 10 of Pentacles, and then it's followed by the Knight of Swords. So it's like they run away, from it. And with this card, the initial energy I got was that they were running towards something. Normally when I see this card, I think they're running away from something, and most of the time they are, but my first instinct was like they were running towards you. And then when I saw this 10 of Pentacles came out, and I was like, they're running away from their family or running away from their troubles towards you, basically. So I'm definitely getting a lot of that. I feel like you bring this person a lot of peace, and this person kind of brings you a lot of happiness. And we have the Eight of Wands here, which is like soothing conflict. Or the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it's like soothing conflict, or getting rid of conflict, you know, and kind of things calming down. So I feel like this person might kind of come into your space to kind of unwind a little bit. And don't get me wrong, every single relationship has their things that they need to work on, but I feel like something with you, especially if you're an empath, this might leave you feeling a little bit drained with the Queen of Swords here. You might have to establish some type of boundaries with this person in terms of like, you know, I don't want you just coming over here whenever you're upset. It all depends on you and your preference, but this is an energy here. I see the feminine really thinking, you know, thinking heavily about something, especially with the Judgment card. It's like, is this what I really want? I have to make decisions that are right for myself. I have to set boundaries that are appropriate for myself, that type of thing. So I definitely see the feminine really stepping into her power, you know. So I definitely feel like the feminine here might actually be a little bit more masculine than most people realize, and the masculine here might be a little bit more feminine than most people would realize. I'm definitely getting that kind of energy. And when I say masculine and feminine, I don't mean man or woman necessarily. I'm really talking about that energy that exists within all of us. So yeah, but I'm definitely getting a lot of that. I do see a lot of happiness, a lot of growth in this relationship, but there are some things that need to be worked through in terms of, I feel like, boundaries. I feel like emotional boundaries, basically. But this person is going through a lot, so they probably will kind of lean on you a little bit and kind of use you as like a shoulder. You just want to make sure that this is being done in a healthy way, and that no emotional boundaries are being crossed, and you're not, you know, kind of being drained by somebody who kind of only comes over when you're upset, or comes around you when they're upset, or, you know, that type of thing. But I am seeing that this is something that could definitely be worked through, for sure. But I do feel like there is going to come a time in the relationship where you are going to have to decide if this is something that you really want. And I feel like a lot of you are going to have to kind of decide. Some of you are going to end up staying with the person and working through some things with them, and others of you are going to say, you know what, I think we're better off as friends. It totally depends on you. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, but this is just what I see here in the cards, you guys. So next we're going to take a look at the Love Oracle cards to see what else Spirit has to say about this connection. So the first card that we have here is Stabbed in the Back, and it says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So I feel like, you know, this person is going through some stuff with some family, or some close personal family members. This is something that they're kind of dealing with. This could also be something that you're dealing with, especially if you're going through your own stuff within your family and your friends and your personal life. This could also be something that you're dealing with as well here. But I'm definitely getting an energy of that. This doesn't feel like something that's occurring within the relationship, but this feels more like something that's kind of happening to somebody in somebody's personal life within the relationship, if that makes sense. Like, this is happening to somebody in the relationship, but not necessarily within the relationship. And next we have the Sword and Rose. So the bottom of the card says clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, power. So I feel like this person might be pretty protective over you, is what I get with this card. I feel like this person is the type that's like, you know, I've been through so much, I just don't want to see stuff that I've been through happen to you. You know, I feel like they're going to be relatively protective over you in this relationship because of stuff that they've been through, you know. And next we have Kisses, and it says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So I'm definitely getting that this is a very passionate relationship, and, you know, this person has a lot of love within them that they want to give. You know, this person, I just feel like you're going to meet them at a time where they're going through a lot. Next we have Abundance, and it says here, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So don't expect perfection, but know that you can manifest this life of abundance, this happiness, this person that you want. I feel like Spirit is just saying to keep on holding the vision, and don't ever tell yourself no. Don't ever settle for less. It says here yes, just say yes, okay? So, you know, be accepting, be receptive, be open. And next we have Paradise, and it says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I do see a very happy outcome for the majority of you within this connection, within this relationship. I see a lot of growth. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of giving and receptivity. It's beautiful. It really is. And I also see a fair share of things that need to be worked through in the relationship, but that is to be expected with all relationships. So it's really beautiful, you know, and I feel like the pros and the good things really will outweigh the bad in this relationship for sure. So next we're going to get into the notes from the universe on love and connection to see for some closing messages for you guys. So the first card we have here is you have what it takes. And this is an indication to not sleep on yourself. Know that you bring a lot to the table, you know, especially in terms of this relationship. And then we have don't be misled, okay? Be upfront and honest about what you want. Communication is definitely going to be something that's important in this relationship. And if you get a gut feeling that something is not right, make sure that you're upfront about it, okay? Don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on your power. Don't sleep on your intuition, because I do feel like the feminine here is very, very powerful, okay? And look at her. She's not trying to get misled. She doesn't have time for that. The Queen of Swords does not have time to be misled. You know, and in terms of the zodiac signs, if I didn't already say them, there's a lot of air sign energy here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I believe Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Taurus. So those are the energies that I'm getting. Next we have, you might not know now, but you will. Okay, understand that a lot about this situation has not yet been revealed. There is going to be a lot to be revealed, but just know that you are going to know, how do I say this? You will receive this connection in due time. The two of you, you will understand more in due time is what I'm getting. And with don't be misled, I kind of get like, don't assume that you know everything right now. Don't assume that you know how this is going to play out, you know, because I do feel like this is going to be something very different, unlike you've ever experienced before. And then next we have give yourself much more credit. So Spirit is saying, just say yes, give yourself more credit. You have what it takes. Don't sleep on yourself in terms of, you know, what it is that you offer, what it is that you bring to the table, and understand that you deserve a life and a relationship full of happiness. So just hold on to the vision and keep on manifesting this person that you want, if this person is not already in your life, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. Let me know down in the comments how it resonated. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for future readings, you guys. And if you haven't already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created on Facebook, and also like and follow my blog page on there as well, you guys. Also be sure to check out my beautiful handmade bracelets, you guys, that I sell on Etsy. The link to that will also be available down below. I do offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. To all of my people who chose group number 4 with the Age of Light. And the bottom of the card says you've been training for this for lifetimes. So I do get some major twin flame vibes from this pile, but it's all beautiful energy really. So the first couple cards that we have here, we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. So I do feel like my people who chose this pile, you guys are going to be attracting a very mature masculine. And when I say masculine, it doesn't have to be a man, it doesn't have to be a woman, but I'm definitely getting that you guys are going to be attracting a very mature masculine energy or a very mature feminine energy here, because we have somebody who is very in tune with their emotions. I feel like this person very fluidly expresses their emotions, and they're also very receptive of you, and they back up their words with actions, which is really good about this person. That's definitely, you know, a good quality to have. Somebody who's really about that action, somebody who really backs up, you know, everything that they have to say. Next we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like they will look at you very respectfully, basically. They're gonna have a lot of respect for you, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who really has it together, and the Queen of Cups is somebody who is also emotionally mature and able to really fluidly express her emotions and kind of create a home. With these two energies, I get somebody who kind of creates a home, makes not necessarily like a stay-at-home mom, but definitely somebody who stays at home and makes the home feel more comfortable, especially if you cook or clean or whatever it is that you do. I'm getting a very balanced relationship. Like the two of you will really complement each other. So for the signs, I'm seeing a lot of different ones. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer coming through here. Very strong Cancer energy. We have Sagittarius, very strong Sagittarius, very strong Leo energy coming through, or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And then we have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy coming through as well. So a lot of water, a lot of earth, a lot of fire is what I'm getting for you guys. But I do see a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. I do see a lot of action, a lot of movement in this connection with this pile. I don't feel like it's very slow moving at all. I do feel like the two of you are really cultivating space for one another. If you haven't already met yet, I do feel like you guys are actively manifesting one another, which is pretty awesome. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like right now you guys are kind of really focused on removing any type of lack from your life. I feel like you guys really want to let abundance and love and happiness flow in, and that's definitely something that is happening for you guys. So this is definitely your confirmation message that everything is moving the way that it should be in terms of this connection and it being this person being on the way to you. We have the Chariot here. So I do feel like you guys are going to remove a lot of lack and limitation from your lives, and I feel like you guys are really going to embark on this beautiful journey of success and abundance together with the Chariot. Because when I see the Chariot, I automatically think of journey. I think of sometimes actual travel, but it's all about the journey with the Chariot, all about the soul's mission, and I do feel like you guys are going to be accomplishing a lot of that together. Next, we have the Two of Cups, which I obviously associate this with the Twin Flame soulmate card, so I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of love here, and with the Temperance card, there's going to be a lot of balance in this connection. I do feel like the two of you will really balance each other out. I feel like the masculine here is going to be a very driving force, while the feminine is going to be a very grounding force, if that makes sense. Very beautiful energy, and I do feel like the two of you are going to have a very psychic connection with the King and the Queen of Cups here. These are two people who are really connected on an intuitive and an emotional level, so that is beautiful here. That is definitely beautiful here. And then with the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups together, I kind of see this as the dynamic of, you know, him going to work, you know, the woman kind of taking care of things at home, or the feminine and masculine. Like I said, doesn't have to be man or woman, but these are two separate energies that I'm picking up on within this connection, which is beautiful, and it's very balanced. It doesn't feel like one person is giving more than the other, which is, like I said, it's pretty dope. Next we have the Hierophant. So I do feel like the two of you are very spiritual people. This is Taurus energy, by the way. But I do feel like the two of you are very spiritual people, and I feel like you guys are going to grow in many ways together in this relationship, but especially on a spiritual level. I feel like this relationship is really going to kind of help open your perception up to the universe. And lastly, we have the Sun and the Nine of Cups, which is a happy outcome. This is basically you getting what you wished for. Now, it may not be exactly how you expected it, but you're definitely getting what you wished for, and I do see happiness for the both of you in the end. I do feel like this could even be the person that you end up marrying or just wanting to spend the rest of your life with. So that's beautiful. So next we are going to get into the notes from the universe on love and connection, just for some closing messages for you guys about this connection. So the first card we have here is create space for new love. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to really hold that vision. I had that same message for a pile that I did earlier, but Spirit is telling you to really hold that vision of what it is that you want out of this person that you're manifesting, if this person is not already in your life. And even if they are, keep holding that vision of what it is that you want. Cultivate new space. Show yourself love on a daily basis, the same love that you wish to receive, so that you can kind of put yourself in a mind space where you have space for this love, you know, when it comes in, and you're ready for it when it comes in, because you can't have love from someone else without self-love. Next we have those you love you. So you're also being encouraged to kind of create a space for love, but also understand that you are surrounded by love as well, not only from this person, but from those that you love, basically. So there's a lot of love. Next we have you're being watched by loving eyes. Okay, so I feel like there's also an energy, maybe this person is watching you from afar, or just a lot of people have their eyes on you that have a lot of love for you, a lot of respect and admiration for you, a lot of that. I feel like my feminines that picked this pile, y'all are dope. Like, y'all already know what it is. Next we have you will be surprised. You will be surprised. So I am getting a bit of an element of surprise when you realize like who this person is, or like maybe when you guys first meet or first lock eyes, that initial recognition might be pretty surprising. This person might also be the type that likes to surprise you, you know, and kind of likes to see your eyes light up, that kind of thing. And lastly, we have what would love do? So you're being encouraged to operate from a place of love. How it says pillar of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is a very high vibrational energy that you're being called to be in order to attract your twin flame in 2021, which is beautiful, you guys. I really think that this is your year. So let me know down in the comments below how you feel this resonated for you. Let me know if you claim this message. Type 444 if you do. Also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for future readings if you haven't already. Also, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created on Facebook, and also like and follow my blog page on there as well. Check out all of my beautiful handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I do offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!